Hi yogis, welcome back to your practice. This is a short, gentle practice to stimulate the lymphatic tissues by flossing through the connective tissue with repetitions and with some different movements. We will start with seated position. You can have a blanket, 2 blocks if you have at home. Otherwise, just a mat will do just fine. We'll start with bringing your feet together into your butterfly legs or Baddha Konasana, bound angle. Grab hold through your ankles with your hands, and we'll start by making small circles with the torso. And start to tap into the breath as you move, as you create these circles with your body. And try to relax through your thigh bones and your hip. And just noticing as you make these circles with the torso, the shifting of the hip to one side and the other, and noticing the articulations of the movement through the bodies, the lower back to the sides. And go ahead and reverse the circles to the opposite way. And feeling through whatever that comes through in the pose or in the circles, particular sensation. And then keeping that awareness of the breath flowing as you move. And then bring your spine back to the center. And we'll go through cat and cow on the spine. Inhale to arch your back. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, round the back and letting the shoulders to come forward. Inhale to lift the chest and arch. Exhale to round. Inhale, arching your back and lift. Exhale, rounding. Soften through the backside of your neck. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. And a small, simple movement. Inhale. Exhale it out. A couple more like that. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Excuse me. One more. Inhale. Exhale to round. And bring your spine upright. Walk your left hand all the way to the left side and reach your right arm up and over, stretching to that right side of your body. You can keep the gaze down to the floor and make it easier for your neck and your shoulder. Relax to your right thigh bone as you reach your hands over to the left. And try to soften through your shoulder. Bring the awareness of your breath through the right side of your ribs, right side of your belly, expanding on the inhale and soften on the exhale. And then on your inhale, bring your body back up, and then exhale, lower the right hand down, reach your left hand over towards the right. And keep the gaze soft down towards the right side of your mat if you'd like. You can turn the gaze up if that feels good for your neck. Allow the left sitting bones to ground heavy here, so you can feel the left side of your ribs opening up. And breathe through that left side of your lungs. And then on your inhale, bring your body back up to the center. And then extending the left leg out and keep your right leg just the way it is. So on your inhale, reach your right arm up. So you get a little bit more extension here on the leg. And then on your exhale, go ahead and lean your body again towards the left side. So you get a little bit deeper into the outer of your hip. Let both sides of your sitting bones press. You might feel it onto the inner of your left thigh. You can turn the gaze down towards the floor. You can turn the gaze up towards the sky. And then see if you can keep that attention to the breath and feel the right ribs lifting up, opening up on the inhale, and the right ribs soften on the exhale. Take about a breath more in there and keeping it soft through the back side of your neck and your shoulder. And then on your inhale, lift your body up. Press your right palms down to the floor and pivot your left toe down towards the floor. And push through your right shin bone. Lift the hip up. Inhale and stretch that left hand all the way to the right. And pushing your hip forward, opening up through the chest. Maybe allow the chest to look up or to turn up towards the sky. You can turn the gaze down towards your right palms if you want. You can turn the gaze up towards the sky, however that feels right for your neck and your shoulder. You might even feel it through the left inner thighs, left hip flexors, keeping it soft through your shoulder.
And take a deep breath in, and then on your exhale, gently lower the hip back down to the floor. And then switching side, bend the left knee first and extend the right leg out to the side. And then reaching your left hand high, and then on your exhale, lean it over towards the right. And just take it as far as your body allow you to go, without trying to force yourself to go deep, and allow yourself to receive the first resistance point in the stretch. Allow yourself to relax into the stretch and just feel through the sensation, noticing the sensation itself, noticing the stretch, and then noticing the breath. And see if you can allow the left side of your body to soften even more, so you can bring more space through that left side of your ribs. Let the left side of your sitting bones ground heavy onto the floor. And then on your inhale, lift your left arm up and press it firmly down to the floor. Pivot your right foot in. So you can come into the inner of your right foot, press your left shin bones, push your hip forward and reach your right arm over. Push your hip forward so you probably feel it across the right side of your hip flexors and the front side of your body. You can take the gaze down towards your left hand, soften through the shoulders. You're opening up through the chest as well. And then take an inhale in here. And then on your exhale, lower the hip all the way down. And crossing both legs, and come forward into your all fours, hands and knees. And setting your palms just right under your shoulders, knees under your hip. Kick the right leg all the way to the back and support your belly here by drawing it in. On your inhale, straighten that right leg and kick the right heel back. And then on your exhale, turn your right toe out and bend the right knee to the side. Inhale to kick the right leg back and turn the toe down. Exhale, turn the toe out and bend the right knee to the side. Inhale, kick it back, turn the toe back, down. Exhale, toes out and bring the right knee out to the side. Inhale again, kick back and turn the toe down, internal rotation. External rotation, toes out and bend the knee. Couple more, inhale, kick back, turn the toe down. Exhale, toes out, and then bring the right knee to the side. Last one, inhale, kick back, toe down. Exhale, toe out, bend the knee to the side. And go ahead and gently extend that right leg out as much as your body allows you to go. Press through the outer of your right foot and slowly walk your elbows down. You can stay right here. You can walk your hands all the way to the front like a puppy here. And so if you can push your hip all the way to the back and pressing to the outer of your feet, then you can also press the elbows down and push your hip back. Keep anchoring through the right foot and the outer of your right foot. And see if you can spread the sitting bones apart. Soften through the lower back as much as you can. And then on your inhale, press your palms back flat down to the floor. Slide the right knee back in to the center. And reset it. This time, kick the left leg all the way to the back. Keep your palms pressing. Turn the left toe facing down, bracing through your core. On your exhale, turn the left toe out and bend the left knee to the side. Inhale, kick back and turn the toe facing down. Exhale, turn the toe out and bend the knee to the side. Inhale, kick the left leg back, turn the toe down. Exhale, turn the toe out and bend the left knee to the side. Just as far as your body allows you to go. Inhale, kick back, turn the toe down. Exhale, turn the toe out and bend the knee to the side. One more, inhale. Kick the left leg back, turn internal rotation. External rotation of the toe and then bend the knee out to the side and hold it here. Slowly extend that left leg out to the side. And then again, lower the elbows down to the floor if you want. Or walk your hands further forward, extending the arms, and peel the hip back as if you're coming into your down dog. Yeah, hold it here and see if you can imagine and visualize broadening of the sacrum. So the lower belly is hugging in towards the back side of your spine, so you're not sinking into your lower back. The head might be just kind of dangled, and that's okay. Take one more breath. And slowly walk your hands again under your shoulders. Bring your left knee back in to the center. Go ahead and press your palms, tuck the toe. And this time, tilt the tailbone, arch your back, inhale into your cow. Exhale, tailbone down and round into your cat. Inhale, tailbone lift and arch into cow. Exhale, tailbone down and round into cat. One more. Inhale, lifting the tailbone, spreading the collarbone as you arch. Exhale, tailbone down and round. Inhale, tailbone lift and arch. This time on your exhale, so you tuck the toe, lift the knees, and send the hip up and back into your down dog. And you slowly lower the knees back down with control. Arch your back into your cow. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back into your down dog. Once more, inhale, lower the knees gently. Arch your back, cow position. Exhale, lift the sitting bones up and back, downward facing dog. Lower the knees back down, arch your back, inhale, cow. Point the toe, exhale, push your hip back into your child. Just go as far as your body allow you to go. Come back up, inhale, tailbone lift and arch. Keep your toes pointing back. Exhale, push your hip back into your child's pose. One more, inhale, tailbone lift and arch. Exhale, push your hip back into your child's pose. Come forward into your all fours, hands and knees. Stepping the right foot to your hand. And see if you can allow the hip to sink down and press firmly and bring the weight towards your right foot for a moment. Yeah, and keep your hands to each side of your right foot. You can point the left toe. Just tuning into whatever comes in the pose. You might feel it on the inner of your left thigh. You might feel it on the inner of your right. Yeah, slowly walk your hands to the top of your right thigh. So on your inhale, pushing to your right foot and lift the hip up. On your exhale, allow the hip to sink down to the floor. Use your hand here. Push to your right foot. Push your hand. Inhale, lifting the hip. Exhale, allowing the hip to drop down towards the floor. Inhale, pushing through the hip. Just flossing through the hip flexor here. Exhale to lower. Again, inhale, lifting the hip. Exhale again, lower the hip down. Couple more. Inhale to lift the hip. Exhale to lower the hip down. Last one, inhale, push through your hands. Exhale, allow the hip to come down. And just take a moment here and then slowly bring your hip back up. Hold it here, brace to your core. Keep your right hand to the top of your right thigh. Reach your left hand up and then see if you can reach your left hand all the way towards the right side and stretching to that left side of your body. Bring softness into the pose and keep that right foot pushing. Keep the hips slightly high. And on your inhale, bring your left hand back up. Exhale, release the hands down. Gently extend the right leg. Flex your right foot. Again, if you're on the tight side, feel free to bend the right knee. Keep the chest lengthened forward. You can have 2 blocks on each side of the hand if that helps. If you don't have any block, you can always keep the hands down to the floor. You can use books if you want. So on your inhale, keep the chest lengthened. Exhale, maybe hug your right thigh bone back. So opening up through that right side of your hamstring and your glute. Keep the chest lengthened. Keep the hip reaching back towards the floor. And take about a couple more breaths in there and soft, nice, easy breath. And from here, bring your hands towards the right side, the outer right of your right foot. So your body is slightly twisted over to your right side. See if you can hug your right thigh bone back into the socket. Press so much to your left shin bones and your left knee so you can turn and rotate your body slightly towards the right. You should be able to feel this across the outer of your right hip. And see if you can find softness through the lower back, especially that right side. Take one more breath. And then bring your hands all the way to the front. And then bring your hands diagonally this time towards the left side. So I bring my hands to the outside of the mat on the left, and then I'm acting like my hand is on a down dog and pushing my hip towards the right side, or pushing my hip back. So I'm getting deeper into the hamstring, the calf. And allow the breath to soften and sink. And relax into the pose. And then on your inhale, bring your body to the front side of your mat. Bend your right knee. Plant the palms flat. Step the right leg all the way back into your downward facing dog. Allow yourself to feel the difference between your right side of the legs and the left side of your legs, especially on the back side of your hip as well as on the front side. Just notice the difference. And then gently lower the knees, stepping the left foot to the front side of your mat. And just take a moment, allow the hip to sink down. And try to soften through the breath and soften through whatever that comes through. Bring the attention to the sensation, to your breath at the same time. As you let it sink, allow the breath to soften. And then gently use your palms to press into the top of your left thigh and lift the hip slightly higher. So rather than sinking it down, push through your left foot to lift the hip high. On your inhale, staying right here. On your exhale, so you can let the hip sink. Use the force of your foot here. Inhale to lift the hip. Exhale to sink the hip back down. We'll do this a few more times. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower the hip down. Inhale, pushing through your palms, lift the hip. Keep the chest lifted. Exhale, lower the hip. One more like this. Inhale to lift the hip. Exhale to lower the hip down. And push through your palms. Stay with the hip high. Keep your left hand to your left thigh. Reach your right arm up. And then slowly lean your right arm to reach over to your left side. You should be able to feel that across the right side of your hip flexors and the outer of your right hip. Keep your left hand pushing down. Keep your left foot pushing down as well, so you create a little bit more length through the right side of your body. Take about a breath more. And then on your inhale, reach your right arm back up. Exhale, release the hands down to the floor. Extending the left leg. And see if you can allow the hip to be aligned with your right knee. You can walk your left foot just a little bit more towards the front. Hold it here. Keep the chest lifted and flex to your left toe. And see if you can actually spread to your toes apart so you can actually feel it more across the calf and the glute. You can certainly bend the left knee just a little bit if you're on the tight side. And just hold it here for a moment. Bring the awareness to the breath. And allow the stretch to be soft and relaxed. So rather than having the tendency to go deep into the stretch, just allow yourself to be here. And bring the attention to your breath, the length, the pace. And then gently walking your hands to the outside of your left leg, so your body is slightly twisting over to your left side, just as far as your body allow you to go. Try to soften through your left side of your lower back. We're not trying to go for a deep twist here. All there is until you meet a resistant point on the outer of your left leg. Keep flexing and spreading to your left toe. And noticing whatever sensation that comes through. And take about a breath more in there. And then gently walking your hands to the front and then diagonally towards the right side this time. So walk your hands to the outside of your mat. You can certainly walk it a little bit more, act as if you're trying to come into your down dog with this leg. Press your palms, see if you can push your hip back. So if you're trying to lean the hip towards the left side. You can drop the head down so the back side of your neck is long. You should be able to feel a little bit more stretch through the groin, through the hamstring as well. Try to keep it soft as you can. And keeping the awareness and the attention to the breath. And then gently walking your hands back to the front side. Bend the left knee. Press the palms flat. Step the left foot to the back. Come into your downward facing dog. Just take a moment and notice the difference. You might feel there's no difference between the right and the left. And gently walking your feet to the front side of your mat. Feet hip width apart. You can bend the knees slightly and hold your elbows and just let your head drop heavy. And let the crown of your head drop heavy towards the floor as if you're letting the brain to be supported by the top of your skull. And sink into the breath. And take about a couple more breaths in there. Allow the body to soften and relax. And releasing the arms, just slowly press your feet and then roll the spine up into standing. Keeping it soft through the knees. And go ahead and come up into your Tadasana. Bring your palms in front of your heart. Softening through the shoulders. On your inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale to fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Press to the shin bone. Exhale to fold your body over. Inhale, come all the way up, standing, arms to the sky, palms to touch. Exhale, bring your palms in front of your heart. Release the arms, circling back up. Inhale. Exhale, fold your body with softness all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen through the chest. Exhale, fold your body over, soften the knees. Press to your feet, come all the way up into standing, arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your palms in front of your heart. Releasing the arms again, inhale, come up. Arms to the sky, exhale to fold your body over your legs. Let the spine roll heavy. Halfway lift, inhale, look forward. Exhale to fold your body over. Let the head drop. Press to your feet, come all the way up, standing, arms to the sky, palms to touch. Exhale, bring your palms in front of your heart and soften through the shoulders. Gently step the right leg all the way to the back and come into the long edge of your mat. Turn your right toe towards the back side of your mat. Bend the right knee and come into your warrior two. Open the arms wide. Keep the left leg straight. Soften through the shoulders. See if you can engage the shoulder blades, drawing in slightly towards the center of your spine. Certainly not squeezing it so much. It's just a small engagement. Yeah, and keeping the shoulders soft. On your inhale, reach your right arm up and back. Reverse warrior, stretching to that right side of the body. And then on your exhale, extend the right leg. Bring your right hand to your right shin bones. Left hand reaching up into your triangle. We'll repeat this again. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm up and back. Exhale it out. Extend the right leg. Come into your triangle. Right hand to your shin bones. Left hand up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm up and back. Exhale it out into your triangle. Left hand reaching up, right hand to your shin bones. Couple more. Inhale, reverse. See if you can find a pause at the end of your inhalation. Exhale to extend and come into your triangle. One more. Inhale, reach your right arm up and back, reverse, stretching to that right side of the body. Exhale into your triangle, extend the right leg, left hand reaching up to the sky. Come back into your warrior two on your inhale. And then on your exhale, extend the right leg, turn your right toe in. Interlace your hands behind you. Pull the knuckles back and lift it away from your lower back. Lift through the chest as you inhale. On your exhale, lower the body in between your legs. Let the head drop. Palms reaching up towards the sky. Just light engagement on the shoulder blades. You certainly don't want to squeeze your shoulder blades too much. And then gently release the arms, lifting your body halfway on your inhale. Exhale, bring your palms to your waist, pressing your feet firmly. Inhale, lift the torso up into standing. On your exhale, turn your left toe facing towards the front side of your mat. Bend the left knee, open your arms wide to the side, warrior two. Have a nice soft engagement of your shoulder blades, drawing in lightly. Top of your shoulders soft and relaxed. On your inhale, reverse warrior, reach your left arm up and back and just take a moment to actually feel through that left side of your body, opening up and stretch. Deep breath in your reverse. On your exhale, extend the left leg, bring your left hand to your shin bones, right hand reaching up towards the sky. Inhale, reverse, bend your left knee, reach your left arm up and back. On your exhale, extend the left leg, left hand down, right hand up towards the sky, triangle. Soften and broaden through the shoulders. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach your left arm up and back. Exhale it out into your triangle, pressing firmly to your right foot. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach your left arm up and back. Maybe pause for a second just to feel through that stretch. Exhale, extend the left leg, come into your triangle again. Keep pressing to your right foot, extend the chest towards the front. Last one, inhale, reverse, reach your left arm up and back. As you exhale, extend the left leg, come into your triangle. And you slowly come back up into your warrior two. And on your exhale again, pivot your left toe in. Bring your hands to interlace behind you. Pull the knuckles back and see if you can find a different interlace of your fingers this time. Pull the chest through and then arms reaching back as much as you can. And then on your exhale again, fold your body over to the inside of your legs. Go as far as your body allow you to go. And keep pulling your knuckles up towards the ceiling. Soften through the shoulder blades as much as you can. Let the head drop heavy. Keep that support of your feet pressing. You certainly want to press through the outer of your feet and so that inner arches stay lifted. Releasing the arms. Slowly lift your body halfway. You slowly turn your right toe out to the side. Left hand stay down. On your inhale, turn your right arm up towards the sky. On your exhale, lower the right hand down, turn your right toe in. So hands stay right under your shoulders and right under your chest. Pivot your left toe out. Keep your right hand down, left hand up to the sky. Inhale. So a mild twist here. Exhale, lower the left hand and turn the left toe back in. Right toe out. Inhale, right hand up, left hand stay down. Exhale, lower the right hand, pivot the toe back in. Left toe out, inhale, left hand up to the sky. Exhale, left hand down, pivot the toe back in. Couple more on each side. Turn the toe out on your right, right hand up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, lower the right hand, right toe in. Pivot the left toe, inhale, left hand up to the sky. Exhale, turn the left toe in, left hand down. Last one. Inhale, right toe out, right hand up to the sky. Exhale, right toe in, right hand down. Left toe out. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, left hand down, left toe in. And see if you can shorten the legs for 11. Just let your body dangle. Wrap, hold your elbows, and make sure your body is dangling, hovering above the floor. And then find your breath here. Find softness in the pose. Bring the awareness to the back side of your body. Now releasing the arms, turn and pivot your right toe facing to the front. Press your palms flat. Step your feet back, come into your downward facing dog. Gently lower the knees down to the floor. And then come into your seated position. So come up into your kneeling. So press through your knees and then have the knees about hip width apart and feet about hip width apart as well. So open up your arms, draw the tailbone down and draw the lower belly in. On your inhale, Gently turn your body towards the right, as much as your body allow you to go. On your exhale, see if you can lower the right hand down, left hand up towards the sky. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, bring it to the center. Inhale, turn it over to your left. Exhale, bring your left hand down towards the floor, right hand up towards the sky. Inhale, both arms spread out. Exhale, turn your chest again towards the front. Inhale, turn your right. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, turn your body to the front. Inhale, turn to the left. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up. Inhale, come up. Exhale, body to the front. One more on each side. Inhale to the right. Exhale, right hand down to the floor, left hand up. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, body to the front. Inhale to the left. Exhale, lower the left hand, right hand up. Bring it back up, inhale. Exhale, open your body. Bring your hands behind your sacrum here. Roll your shoulders back, opening up through that collarbone, squeezing through the inner thighs. Try not to push your hand to your sacrum, but allow the thigh bones to lean back. Curl the chest up, maybe just staying right here. And see if you can work on pressing to the top of your feet or the ball of your feet. Press to the shin bones. Keep the chest lifted. Take about a breath more. And slowly lift your chest. And then push your hip all the way to the back and come into your child's pose. You can cross your arms in front of you. Let your head drop onto your forearms. Soften through the lower back and the back side of your spine. Bring the awareness to the breath. Feel the spine lifting up on the inhale and the spine softening and dropping down towards the floor on the exhale. Keeping that awareness of the breath flowing in your body. And then on your inhale, lift your body up. And then come into a seated position, shifting your hip to one side. Extend both legs. Gently bend the right knee. Open your right knee out to the side. Come into your seated tree pose or Janusirsasana. Arms reaching up to the sky, lengthen through the sides of your body. And then on your exhale, lean your arms forward as far as your body allow you to go. Maybe grab hold your left toe, maybe hands down to the floor. And just slowly letting the torso and letting the head to roll heavy down to the floor. Just noticing that first sensation, first point of resistance and the stretch. Allow the muscles to soften, allow the joint and the bones to soften as well. And try to relax through the right sitting bones. Couple more breath in there and create that sense of softness in the pose. And on your inhale, walk your hands back, lift the torso up. Exhale, extend the right leg all the way to the front. Bend the left knee. And then bring your left foot to the inside of your left thigh and open your thighs wide into your seated tree pose or Janusirsasana. Arms reaching up high, both sides of the body long. And then on your exhale, lean forward. Go as far as your body allow you to go. Maybe rest the hands to the sides of your right foot or maybe grab hold your foot. And just a little tension there. Try not to pull yourself too deep. Just receiving the data of whatever the stretch brings you at this very moment. And try to soften through the body and soften through the muscles, the bones, and the joints. Bring the awareness to the breath. You might feel it on the outer of your right hip. You might feel it on the outer of your left lower back. Take one more breath. You have your hands on your foot, release and lift your body up. Come into your straddle legs, Upavista Konasana. Open the legs wide and just as much as your body allow you to go. Yeah, once you're here, open your arms wide to the side. Yeah, on your inhale, you turn your body over to your right. As you exhale, slowly lower your body over down towards your right leg. Inhale, lift your body up. Exhale, turn your body facing to the front. Open your arms back out, inhale. Exhale, turn your body over to your left, just as far as your body allows you to go. Inhaling, release the hand, lift your chest. Exhale, maybe lean your body towards your left leg. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, turn your body facing to the front. And this time, we're going to make it into a flow. Inhale right here and exhale, and see if you can reach your left hand to tap the inside of your right foot and bring your right hand behind. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, wrap the left hand behind. Touch your left toe with your right hand. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, wrap the hands and tap your left hand to your right. Inhale, back center. Exhale, wrap the left arm. Tap your right hand to your left. Inhale. And do this on your own terms of breath. And try to keep it nice and slow. Yeah, we're not looking for a deeper stretch here. Just kind of flossing through the fascia as we move. Yeah, moving with mindfulness. And just a few more on each side. Inhale as you come back to the center. Exhale as you come to one side. Let's do this one more time on each side. And then on your inhale, come back to the center, both palms to the inside of your thighs. Maybe this is it for you. Just stay right here. If you have the ability to go deep into the pose, you can slowly lower the elbows down, maybe fold. Relax through your toes, soften through your body. Relax to the joints of your hip and your knee. And receive the information, whatever stretch is given to you. Notice how it feels in your body. Notice the breath. And notice the quality of everything that's happening right now. And on your inhale, lift your torso up. And then use your hands to bend the knee one at a time. Set the hands behind. I'm going to set this block just a little bit. Set the hands behind. And see if you can lean to your hands. Drop the knees over to your left. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, drop the knees over to your right. Inhale, knees back up. Exhale, knees to your left. Center, inhale. Exhale, knees to your right. One more inhale. Exhale, knees to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to your right. Inhale, come back center. Exhale, drop the knees over to your left. Lean to your left hand. You slowly turn your body all the way towards that left hand. So a mild twist here. Keep the spine lifted. Relax through the hip. Relax through the legs. And then on your inhale, turn your body towards the front, lift the knees, exhale, turn the knees over to your right, lean to your right hand, turn your body all the way towards that right hand. Try to make sure you're not twisting it too much, just as far as your body allows you to go. You might even not going all the way to the back, and that's okay. Relax through the hip, relax through the legs. And then on your inhale, bring your body back to the center. Exhale, close the legs in. Let your spine roll down to the floor. Your choice is to have a block if you have it at home. You can use the block. Otherwise, you could also use a blanket. or a towel. We'll come into a bridge pose here. If you don't have either of it, you can just come into your regular bridge pose. Press the heels down and try to keep the heel aligned with the knee. So rather than bring your heel closer towards your glute, it's gonna make the lower back compress. So bring the heels, again, you can just look ever so lightly if the heels is in line with the knee. Press your palms to the side, heels pushing down, lift the hip up. So imagine you're trying to lift the thigh bones up rather than lifting the hip. And see if you can draw your shoulder blades in one at a time towards the middle of your spine. And then if you have a block, gently slide the block just right under your sacrum. Then rest the sacrum onto the block. Now the sacrum is just two dimples on top of your glutes there. Or you can just simply rest the block onto the top of your glutes if you're not sure where the sacrum is. And see if you can just let the hip rest down onto the block. So what you might want to avoid is to rest the hip or the block on your lower back, because that might not feel good. So try to relax through the arms. You don't even have to interlace your arms. And keep the back side of your shoulders and your neck soft and relaxed. And then breathe through that front side of your body. Feel the rise and fall of your belly as you inhale and then as you exhale. If you're on regular bridge without any support, you can slowly lower the hip back down. Take about a couple more breaths. And then once you're ready, you can come back up into your bridge. If you're unsupported, you're going to stay on your block. And keeping that awareness to the front side of your body, so stay open. You have about one more breath in there. And if you have a block, press your feet firmly. And then slowly slide the block away from behind your spine. If you don't have a block, slowly roll everything down to the floor. Let the sacrum rest down firmly to the floor. And just take a moment here. Relax everything of the back body. Gently draw the knees into your chest. And then gently rock yourself side to side, to the left and to the right. And you can gently drop the knees over to your right, open your arms wide into your supine twist. And relax through your shoulders. Let the legs to come as far as your body allow you to go. Noticing whatever comes through in the pose. Giving yourself permission to relax and find ease in the pose. You can keep the gaze up towards the sky. You can turn the gaze over to the opposite of the knees. You can also turn the gaze over to your right. And then bring your knees back to the center. Gently drop the knees over to the opposite side, to the left. Keep both arms open wide to the side. Relax as much as you can through the stretch to the pose. And allow the back side of your shoulders and your arm to land heavy towards the floor. Take about a breath more. And on your inhale, bring your knees back to the center. Exhale, stretch your legs to the edges of your mat. Bring your palms to the sides of your body and come into your final pose, Savasana. Close the eyes. Take a moment to bring the awareness to the body by allowing the body to soften and relax. Give yourself permission to rest. And feel the trust of the floor supporting your whole body, as if you were cradled by your mother. And soften everything and let go. And take as much as time you need in this pose, in your savasana. As I will exit myself through this practice, I hope you have experienced many benefit through the practice of yoga, and hopefully to see you soon in the next practice. Thank you for practicing. Namaste.